he is much taller than a stormtrooper. They get the tall guys for the Death Troopers, apparently. And who else do we got for some scale? Let's go R2-3PO. R2, that's the new Black Series. R2, the newer. Not like it just came out, but is the newest style of R2. Hello! Today on the channel we're going to be unboxing Imperial Death Trooper. This is a Star Wars The Black Series figure. It is an archive figure, so you know it's older. It was part of the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm. Yeah, this is first appearance of this figure. This Death Trooper was Rogue One, so I think of it as a Rogue One figure. But yeah, I think on the back of the timeline it even has Rogue One highlighted. But it's appeared in many other places recently. I think lastly, I would say it was probably in the Mandalorian series where we saw Death Troopers. But yes, it's finally time to get this unboxed because this is an older figure. We'll look at the back and see what the heck the date is, but I know it's got to be about 2020, 2021, somewhere around there. There's the front of the box. Let's look at the back. There's the back of the box. There's the first side. And not much to see on the second side, but just like the first side. And then a view from the top is his head. Bottom's your barcode legalese. Let's set it here, pull the camera back a little closer, look at everything, and we'll rip it on open and get him unboxed. There's your 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm. Star Wars The Black Series with some dust on it. Beautiful. Been sitting on the shelf for quite some time. It'd be cool to finally get this Death Trooper out. So he's got a couple different blasters, this little guy, and then a big boy blaster. Very cool. There's a Death Trooper artwork on the bottom. So if we can just kind of zoom in like that. Alright. The back, Black Series logo again. And let's do the blurb there of the Death Trooper if you'd like to read it. Let's see if we can get it to focus in. There we go. Alright, and there's your Death Trooper artwork. And there's that 50th anniversary logo again. And your timeline, if I can get a good focus going. You can read it if you wanted to. But yeah, Rogue One is highlighted. And bottom's some more legalese. Let's see what year this came out. 2021. Okay. Alright, let's put it here, tilt down. Just want to say if you're liking this video, if you could give it a like. If you're enjoying the channel, if you want to subscribe, you'll get plenty of unboxing videos, toy hunts, shelf tours, things like that. Fun action figure stuff. So if you want to subscribe, go ahead and smash that button and get yourself some toy action. Also, that was really lame. Sorry about that. I'm just going off the top of my head here. But yeah, a fun comment would always be welcome as well. With that long-winded speech, that was really weird, let's go ahead and rip into this archive figure. So I've got a good grip right here. Let's see if I can get a good grip here and just give it a rip. Okay, ready? Go! Oh, bad grip. Let's get a better grip. Rip! Oh, just an awful rip. Oh, it's always so good when you get that perfect rip. Especially after a big can of beans. Alright, let's set that there. And yeah, looks pretty good. There we go. There's that bigger blaster. It is funky. Oh, I tried to, I don't know if the plastic is just old. I tried to bend it back because look at it, it's all facing the wrong way, and look at what it did to it. It got little cracks in it. I'll have to heat it up and try that. Whoopsie. And the little blaster, maybe? There it is. There's the little guy. And the Death Trooper. There we go. Cool. Glad to get this finally out of the box. Sitting on the shelf way too long. Alright, let's look at his articulation. So no movement in the bottom of the neck. It looks like he's got a peg. I'm sorry, not a peg. A ball joint to a rocker right here. A ball joint in the top and then a big rocker in the bottom of the neck there, or the top of the neck. There's your look up. There's your look down. A little bit of side to side. Yeah, a little bit of side to side. Pretty tight ball joint. But it works. You can look where he needs to. Alright. Looks like we got the old school style of these arm pad things. Armor. It is glued down here, which leaves this open and it's super soft. The new style is to not glue it here, and there's a piece that goes into the peg that works so much better. I mean, this is fine, but the new style, it looks so much better of troopers. So if they ever did an update of this trooper, that would be pretty cool. Maybe with a little better head articulation, and redo this side armor piece would be nice. Get it in the Galaxy artwork or something. Alright, so you've got a peg on a rocker there for the shoulder. And then you've got a peg on a rocker for the elbow, goes 90 degrees. And you've got an up and down, right and left for the trigger finger. The other one's kind of more of a holding hand, it's also right and left. And then no waist cut, troopers usually don't. It just has this ball joint up in here, the hula hoop action. There's the look up, there's your look down, side to side, looking around, wherever you need to go. Works good. Alright, the leg, you got a ball joint down in there. So there's the side kick, there's the forward kick, and the back kick. Has a regular thigh cut head. This is kind of a missed opportunity, I think, because most of the troopers now have this area down here where the armor is at, and you don't even see that there's a thigh cut because it swivels on the armor, inside the armor. But this has an old school thigh cut right there, which looks kind of funky compared to the new style trooper. So that's something that could definitely be updated as well on this thing if they wanted to do a death trooper. And he has the old double jointed knees with pins, so an update with just single joint 90 degrees would be better, I think, because I get tired of looking at pins on Hasbro figures. So yeah, that could be updated. That would be nice. And then front facing pin on a rocker there for the foot. So a pretty cool figure. Definitely glad to have it in the collection. But if they ever decided to update this, I'd grab one for sure, maybe two. So I was planning on getting two of these. I only ended up getting one. But now that I see it, that it's a little older, I'm kind of glad I only got one. So if they ever release some more, I could keep this on the shelf, keep him in the deep back, and then have the newer ones up front or something. He still looks great though. Still a pretty menacing looking dude. Alright, there's that blaster that looks like messed up. And then the small one, that's everything that it came with. Let's pull those blasters to the side. Throw some other characters here for scale, some other figures. Let's just go with a Stormtrooper. So he is much taller than a Stormtrooper. They get the tall guys for the Death Troopers, apparently. And who else do we got for some scale? Let's go R2-3PO, why not? There's R2, that's the new Black Series. R2, the newer. It's not like it just came out, but is the newest style of R2 in the Black Series. There's 3PO. And for extra scale, for a little guy, there's a pit droid. Let's throw him in there. Why not? Alright. Let's get focus going. Alright, there's your Death Trooper. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.